Up everybody, King here, and today we are back playing Plants vs. Zombies 2. Jesus, it's definitely been wait, how long has it been since I played this game? Yeah, let's just immediately get right into it. So I was going to finish up the Pirate Seas world at the very most, do all the levels. But I was also thinking that, you know what, I still haven't done the Pyramid of Doom yet in the Ancient Egypt world, which is, as I explained before, is basically like the endless mode. There's endless mode for each world. So I think before we finish off the Pirate Seas, let's actually see how many levels I can survive with the Pyramid of Doom, along with going back to the Pirate Seas one. So, yeah, this might be a long video. Hi neighbor, welcome to the Pyramid of Doom. Okay. Also, just to let you guys know, I'm not gonna be recording on my microphone this time, simply because I'm still trying to figure out how it works, because for some reason, I'm able to hear me more clearly, but the problem is, it's hard to hear the sounds of the game. So, I don't know. I'm gonna be continuing to work with this, see if I need a new microphone or something like that, but I guess my last video was a good test run to make sure that I can at least have a microphone, even though I had a hard time positioning it on my last video, but So how the endless mode for this game works is kind of different from the first game. In the first game, you only choose all the plants that you had, and you was able to change the plants that you wanted throughout each wave, and those plants would stay throughout the previous level, if you guys understand what I'm saying. But this works is that we don't have access to all the plants that we have, and we have to select a plant for each level that we progress through until we die. So as of right now, all we get is the sunflower, pea shooter, and walnut, and one more, in which we got the grave buster, this, and the blackberry, which is a plant I unlocked in my last video, if you guys don't remember. So, obviously spring bean is a terrible choice, for obvious reasons. And I could use the grave buster to remove the graves, but let's give this guy a try. Yeah. Nice pick. Now let's see how far you can get. Yeah, let's see. So let's see if we can get one more sun for this. There we go. If that doesn't kill that one regular zombie, I'm gonna be really mad. Oh, and they're on the same line. Oh, that's perfect. That is so perfect. Awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of mediocre, but someone gets the job done. Ooh, a coin. Yeah, I have like 62,000 coins. Now, the rule's still going to be the same as before, where I'm not going to use the power-up on the bottom. So, yeah. That rule's still going to apply for this, and for the rest of my playthrough. So, hit like and subscribe if you guys want to see more Plants vs. Zombies, because, again, I do want to continue on with the series. I know it's been a while, but, Roblox has been more my jam recently. Whoa, hey. Oh, crap. Come on, man. Great work, neighbor. In the endless zone, your lawnmower carry it over to the next level. And so does a plant food. Take another plant. Yeah, so for this one, the mowers and the plant food carries on to the next level, but not the plants. Wow, I had the hurricane? I didn't know that. But I think for this one, I think the potato mines could be a little bit more useful this time. Now, I know Ancient Egypt is a really easy world, so I'm probably gonna survive for a really long time. So, I don't know. Because of that, I don't know. I think what I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna be skipping around a lot till we actually get to, I don't know, a juicy part in this endless run. I don't know. Hey guys, Future King here. So yeah, as the past me has stated, the world is indeed very easy. There is not a single threatening zombie in this entire roster. The only thing that was a threat in this endless run was the sandstorms. We'll get to those later, but everything else was a cakewalk.
It's almost like ancient Egypt is the tutorial world for this game.
Hell, when selecting the blackberry vine, I thought it was called the Blumberry vine for some reason. But anyways, selecting this plant early was honestly the best choice I've ever made in this run, as I cruised through these levels using it. The Blackberry Vine doesn't do a lot of damage, but its lobby attack damages multiple zombies in a lane, similar to the Bloomerang or the IKEA. Yeah, so with me using this plant carrying me through this run, I don't exactly have much to say in this video for commentary, unless y'all wanted me to glaze Blackberry. So we're going to be skipping around a lot while having future me do the commentary, as past me didn't really speak much here. So anyways, after completing day 2, days 3 through 9 were once again a cakewalk. I don't even have footage for days 5 through 9 because I was busy doing something else while playing this. So we move on to day 10 when I selected the twin sunflower in my roster, which is what I used in combination with the blackberry. Now something I have intentionally not mentioned was that the blackberry vine, like all the other vine plants, you can place another plant inside of it just like how you could with the pumpkin. This becomes really useful because not only does it provide some bit of defense for my twin sunflowers, but also saves space for my lobbing plant than using something like the cabbage pole or kernel pole. This is the strategy that I'm going to be using for majority of these levels, so expect to see this a lot in this video. In day 11, I decided to change it up a bit by using cabbage pole and bok choy. For some reason. I mean, the combo did work really well for this level, even though the Gigantuars were relentless. Whew, okay. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually kind of close. Holy crap. Days 12 to 15 were alright, however I started to get concerned at how quickly they were spawning in zombies this early in the run. Whoa, what the? Alright. Finally the difficulty is speeding up a little bit. Speaking of which, this is how day 16 went. Okay. Well then, I guess I was getting a little bit too confident, guys. I generally thought that this was gonna be a cakewalk, you know how easy the ancient Egypt world is, but now it's we're starting to get quite a bit of zombies on the ground. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh my gosh, look at all those buckets over there. Oh my gosh. That was easy. Well, sorta. But I guess it is nice to know that the game is, that it's actually starting to get harder. Level 18, because I didn't record level 17, was a long but harsh level, if that's a good way of putting it. The zombies were coming in faster than the walkers did in The Walking Dead. Fortunately, I managed to quickly set up my go-to defense of twin sunflowers and blackberry vine, as well as adding in kernel pulse, which stunned the hordes of zombies, including the Gigantuars. Unfortunately, yeah, if I didn't unlock the squash at this time, I probably would have lost a mower or two. My level 3 squash being able to 2-hit the Gigantuars, killing them instantly, came in so much clutch, especially with the endless amount of Gigantuars that keeps coming my way. Oh, and the Hurricanes. They also help by pushing back the zombies, slowing them down. And after a long, gruesome battle, mainly on the zombies part, we managed to finish the level with all our mowers still intact. Thank God. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely ridiculous. Oh boy, well, it's only gonna get harder from here, I guess. Harder indeed, past me, because level 19 is when that all changes. Being able to squash is really my only answer against the Gigantuars. I didn't realize how helpful the Hurricanes were for helping the squash deal with those Gigantuars. Until this happened. Oh boy, it would really be helpful about having that Hurricane right now, Alright, slow it down, let's slow it down. Oh my god, okay, alright. You know what, I take back everything I said. Holy crap. You should have took Hurricane. I should have took. Okay. Alright, yeah, I should have known I should have took Hurricane. That could have made things a lot easier for me, personally. But now I was a fool. No! Ugh, dang it. Yeah, I know. Oh! Here you go. Oh, let's go. Okay. Alright. Well, now we're starting to get into the hard zone. We lost the lawnmower. That's not good. So that means we definitely need to 100% protect this lane. 100%. Level 20 was once again manageable. However, this level showed me once again how much more difficult the Pyramid of Doom is compared to all the normal levels in Age of Egypt. I mean, look at this. The level just started and this is how many zombies they're throwing at me. I know that PvZ 2 tends to summon a lot more zombies earlier on than they do in PvZ 1. Like PvZ 2 is some sort of giant Minecraft zombie spawner farm. But this is Ancient Egypt, the first world, the easiest world, the tutorial world. I swear, even the late levels of Ancient Egypt weren't this egregious with their zombie spawns. This feels like a Zomboss battle. If the endless run in Ancient Egypt is like this, I can't imagine how absurd the later worlds are going to be. But that's a future me's problem. So we skip all the way to level 24, where once again... However, this was a 1 flag level, so, you know, it was fine. So I've now gotten to the point where I've attained all the plants that I have unlocked, and it's now just getting free power-ups and extra sun and stuff. As we move on to level 26. Alright, so it's actually the next day, and yeah, I had to like take a small break. Though it's probably not going to affect you guys, because obviously I'm going to be editing and all that stuff, so it's whatever. Holy crap, okay. Alright, so things are getting a little crazy here. That's crazy, these are actually trying to get kind of crazy here. Holy crap, look at the amount of zombies. You know what? Breathe. Oh my gosh, look at the amount of zombies. Oh my god, okay. Wow, Ancient Egypt is actually starting to get hard. That's crazy. Yeah. That was a lot of zombies. Yeah, there's not much to say in this level that I haven't said already, except Blastberry and Kernopol are the top catapulting duo. Level 27 was the exact same, except there was a lot of graves, or tombstones, as the Egyptians would have called them, I think. But after we completed 27, we ran into a saving grace after the disaster from level 19. Ooh, do I want this or the... Here's the thing, I don't want to already, I kind of want to, but I don't want to have a power-ups either. Because I do low-key want this video to end, eventually. But let's just keep it, but we're just never going to use it. Okay, so at this point, I was getting kind of bored. Even though the run was getting more and more challenging, like I wanted, at that point I was getting tired and just wanted the whole thing to end so I could move on to other things. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I just really don't like ancient Egypt. As I said in the beginning of the video, all the zombies on there are pretty trivial, so if it wasn't for the sandstorms, gigantuars, and just the hefty amounts of zombies that they spawn each time, the Pyramid of Doom would become a snooze fest. Level 28 was... yeah. Also, there was an alarming amount of Pharaoh zombies at the end, which, as y'all know, has a little more health than the Buckethead. So even though I would be more afraid of the Explorer zombies than these Tombstone zombies, it did spook me a bit. Level 29 and 30 aren't worth talking about. Level 31? Jeez, y'all must be getting fed up with my Blastberry strategy. What the hell are these graves doing here? Like, golly, it was bad enough that y'all gave me Tombstone, covering up most of my lawn, but y'all then decided to send the zombies that creates more of them? I guess with the gigantic number of their kind that I've killed at this point, my lawn doesn't have nearly enough space to bury all of them. I can't believe I already have a level 5 walnut. Well, what have I been doing with this game? Oh my gosh, all these plants are level 5, level 3, oh my gosh. I guess that's what happens when you haven't been playing this game for a lot, it's just that when you've been playing some of the other stuff, it's yeah, for real. Alright, I'm ready for Sandstorm. I'm not ready for Sandstorm. I lied, I am ready for Sandstorm. I feel like something's gonna happen that's gonna get these zombies to, oh no. Wow, would you look at that? The very first Explorer zombie that managed to burn up one of my plants. That's how you know we're in for it now. Also, I hope this unsymmetrical lineup pisses some of you off. Level 33 was bring on the sandstorms, baby. Bring out the tiger! Your mighty, mighty tigers. Again, despite the amount of hate I give towards it, I actually do appreciate how much better they utilize the sandstorm mechanic in the endless run compared to the normal levels. Level 31, I decided to replace the Blastberry with Gloomberry, and as you can see, it did lead to some consequences, with the most devastating being the conga line of Bucketheads going down my 4th lane. Even though I brought in Hurricane, once again, not bringing it and Squash made this level 5 times harder than it had to be. But hey, I did bring Potato Mine, so let's see if this can handle it. Okay then, never mind, looks like they can and we're moving on. Level 35 was, again, Tombstone City. However, I actually brought Gravebuster this time. Why didn't I bring Gravebuster 4 levels ago? Holy Gigantuars! Level 37... yeah, I thought it was cooked here, chat. Holy macaroni! Pharaoh zombies! Yo. Kernel and Blackberry for the win! Level 38, I was actually struggling quite a bit. Actually, no, I lied. I was struggling a lot, since the levels are continuously getting harder. Like they should. Normally I would have at least 2 columns of blackberries with kernel pulls inside of it by now. But despite having squash and hurricane this time, the Gigantuars majorly set me back in building my defense, which ultimately led to this as I do not have enough plant power to deal with this. Hope the squash and hurricane can carry. Oh yes! Yes! Okay. Honestly, I have no idea how I managed to pull that off without losing another mower, I might add. But unfortunately, as y'all can probably tell by the runtime in this video, we are getting near the end of my endless run, meaning the darkest days are upon us. Level 39, I decided to bring in Snapdragon as a replacement for Blackberry. Why? Well, I'll let past me explain this one. The Snapdragon has really good plant food, so if we can get those placed down, they can pretty much just burn up all the hordes of zombies that's like just spamming in my way. So yeah, that's the thought process there. But little did I know that this decision was going to turn out to be my fatal error. But for now, this strategy turned out okay. Sure, not as effective, but the Snapdragons did exactly what I wanted them to do. Then eventually I was able to get 2 columns of Snapdragons backed up by 3 columns of kernel pulse, and then 1 column with twin sunflowers in the back, yada yada yada. Yeah, honestly, the only thing I needed to make this defense perfect was 1 column of walnuts in the front, which is a plant that for some reason I barely used in this run. Though, to be fair, I don't think walnuts were going to stop this. Level 40. Wow, we made it to level 40. Was a 1 flag level, meaning it was going to be absolute hell. I don't think we're ready for a wave yet. Oh, great. Look at that. Well, we are screwed. Yeah, we are very, very not screwed. Yeah, nice. Baby. Okay. That'll give us a little bit of a breathing room right there. Come on. Okay. No, not you. Oh, yes! Okay, good. Okay, he should die to that. And all we need... Boy. Oh no. Dang it. Maybe if I should have planted more twin sunflowers. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. No, past me. It was not alright. Because this is what happened in level 41. Actually, now I think about it. Should have placed them there. Gonna say, Snapdragon actually wouldn't be too bad of a bad choice. Because... like, thinking about it, when the sandstorm hits, like that... What? What the fuck? I was gonna say, when the sandstorm hits, they're gonna have so many zombies, so we can have to... But, no, we kinda just... Okay, well... I think it's about time we end it. I think it's gonna be the end. I think this is it. I think this is it. Alright, yeah, so having the Snapdragon was 100% a bad idea. But you know, it's crazy. We actually made it all the way to level 40. That's pretty neat. Yo. How are we surviving so far? Alright. Okay. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, oh my gosh, yo. Alright, okay. Honestly, I'm ready to accept my fate, honestly. Because I got things to do, honestly. So I don't know if I really want to make myself time to do all this. Well, it's over. It's over. Yeah, it's over. I think I lost. Yep. Honestly, that was honestly crazy. Generally, like, we did pretty well, honestly, I think. Yep. I lost on level 41 due to the sandstorm screwing me over and me trying to fix something that wasn't broken. But honestly, despite me getting kinda bored at this point, I really like how PvZ2 does the endless mode. It's a nice change of pace from slow but intimidating to crazy but suspenseful. I can't wait to do this again in Pirate Seas, once I complete all the levels in my next video, of course. Admittedly, this video took way longer to put out than necessary. Like, I'm pretty sure I had this recording for like 2 months now, and never gave myself the time to finish it, and instead made a bunch of Roblox shorts, which you guys seem to enjoy, especially since it has gave me over 400 subs now, which I really do appreciate it. I can't wait to get to 500. But anyways, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video as I get back to doing more long form content, and I'll see y'all next time.
Tell me like a Hellcat.